Hey Siri, how not to miss any future Tech Labs video?
Just go ahead and click on the bell button to be notified. Enjoy.
What's up guys, Stick Up Shoom. Now welcome back to the No Jailbreak update video, episode number 4, where I'm talking about jailbreaks and everything that happened last week and this week in terms of jailbreaking. Guys, this is not gonna be a really huge video, not a long one, but I do have some really nice info for the jailbreaking, not from a Pangu team. So you really never heard about it before, so it's gonna be fantastic, and we do have at least some hope for a jailbreak to be released in 2 or 3 months. So let's go ahead and get started guys. Let me explain everything that we know so far. Okay guys, so first of all I wanted to start off from some iOS 10.3.2 release notes and the security content of iOS 10.3.2 and what it means to the world of jailbreak. Guys, Apple this time actually went on the real vulnerabilities killing spree and killed so many good bugs and vulnerabilities in that firmware. So as you can see, there's a huge list of the vulnerabilities that have been patched in that release. So that means, guys, if you are hoping for a jailbreak and you really want to have one, do not update to the iOS 10.3.2 because it will literally just makes the jailbreak unavailable on this firmware. Also guys, if we take a look at this iOS 10.3.2 security content, we'll never see anything mentioning about the Pangu team. And what it probably means is that Apple did not receive any kind of reports from the Pangu team in terms of vulnerabilities that they actually used in the iOS 10.3.1 jailbreak for the iPhone 7. So we probably would see the next jailbreak not only for the iOS 10.3.1 but for iOS 10.3.2 and maybe the iOS 11. So that could be just a major reason why Pangu is actually waiting for the Apple to release the iOS 11 and actually target that firmware and will finally release the full jailbreak for it. So now guys, let's go ahead and move on to something really interesting and exciting. So next part of the news guys comes from Adam Donenfeld. He is a legit security researcher at the Zimperium company. So I'll show you guys right now why he is actually legit. So if we take a look at his recent tweet, as you can see, he tweeted that Apple fixed a kernel privilege escalation box, which he actually sent them. And if we return back to the security content of the same firmware, the iOS 10.3.2, you will see that he was actually mentioned and credited in here in the first section. It says Adam Donenfeld and the Zimperium Z Labs team. So that means he's actually legit. Now back to the news guys. As you can see in the same tweet which I showed you before, he tweeted that a privilege escalation exploit is already written like at a 50%. So he also tweeted in the reply that it will be released during the conferences season in summer, so you may want to save your SSH blobs. And what it basically means is that this jailbreak, this partial jailbreak, right, let's say, which they will actually release in the summer during these conferences, will only be supported by the iOS 10.3.1. That's why he says SSH blobs, because at this time the iOS 10.3.1 will not longer be signed, so you'll probably have to downgrade. And if we scroll a little bit further in here, as you can see, the guy actually asks him about the iPhone 7 on the iOS 10.2, the same kind of exploit, and he says yes, it will actually work on that firmware. So that basically means that every single firmware will be included in this jailbreak starting from the iOS 10.2 to iOS 10.3.1 and the iOS 10.2.1. All in all guys, which firmware should you choose to stay on right now? Well, a lot of the YouTubers out there are actually saying that the iOS 10.2 or the iOS 10.2.1 is the go right now and you should stay on it. Well, me personally, I am currently staying on my legit iPhone 7 on here. This is my primary device on the iOS 10.3.1 because we actually seen a real jailbreak by Pangu on the iOS 10.3.1, and this guy, which I've shown you previously, is also claiming that they will have a partial jailbreak or something like this, or at least an exploit they can target that firmware on the iOS 10.3.1, so that's for sure. So if you update to this firmware, you will still have the possibility to jailbreak, because I personally think, well, my opinion, I personally think that this firmware is the best one for now. So do update to this firmware if you can, because in like a week time it will be closed, so you will no longer be able to actually update to the firmware or downgrade. So stay on that firmware right now. Now for the jailbroken guys, well, if you are staying on the jailbroken phone or any other firmware like the iOS 10 or 10.2 or any other device, please stay on the same firmware, because if you update, you will lose your jailbreak, you know it. So we don't really know when the new jailbreak will come out, probably in like 1 month's time or 2 months time, but at that time the iOS 10.3.1 will be already closed, so So if I were you, I'll just stay on the firmware. At least my iPhone 6s and the iPhone 5s are now jailbroken, and they are on the iOS 10.2. I just cannot just jailbreak my iPhone 7 because it's not on the iOS 10.1.1. You know what I mean? So if you have the jailbreak right now, just stay on it. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. That's all we know in terms of jailbreaking for right now. And if you enjoyed that video, make sure you smash the like button. It will be so much appreciated as always. And as always, guys, stay tuned for more videos and peace out.